Hi guys, Hacker Kid here, and in today's video we're going to make the basics of a survival game in Scratch. So basically this is a 2D survival game with WASD to move, and the link to this player's character is in the description, and we'll just make this island in Scratch and everything. So in the next part of this I am thinking to add weapons and enemies. So do check out the next part and let's get straight into it. So first we don't need this, we'll delete it because it has no animations. I'll upload one. So now I'll say I want this facing left. So right now we are focusing on making the basic island game in which you can add anything. The island will be, and then from the WASD you'll be moving around, and I'll just tell you how to make a gun. And after that I guess you can just do anything with that. So I'll name this. So I'll name this now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Facing left. So now we have to basically upload this over here in the second costume. Duplicate it. And then delete everything except the right where it's facing right. So this will drag here, right at the center, and say facing right. Now we want it to face front, so we'll duplicate this as again. I'll take the left one. I'll put it up here. Then I'll zoom in quite a bit. And the good thing about bitmap is, the bitmap is the pixelated version. So the good thing about that is you can just you can pretty easily cover anything you want. I want this color, so it's facing front at the moment, so we don't want it to be facing our side. And then after we have covered its face fully, I'll just do this. So now it looks like it's facing front. I'll name this also facing front. Now we basically have our character control. Not control, we have our skin. So now we'll say when flag key clicked, go to this position, and then we'll say when space key pressed, we'll name it, let's say A. So then it needs to face left and just go left. When A pressed, move minus 10 steps. Right, and we wanted to go to switch costume to facing walking left, and then we wanted to switch costume to walking F2. So now we basically can't see it because we haven't put any seconds break. 0.02 seconds. Yep, that looks great. 0.02 seconds. But the only problem I have with this is it's moving way too far. So I'll put -2. It looks believable. Yeah, and I'll duplicate this and say when D pressed. When D pressed, switch costume to walking right and this to walking right too. But it's still going in the opposite direction, so I'll just say 2. So now we have a discordance. And then we duplicate this, switch costume to facing front, and basically just change your Y by 10. Yeah, change Y by 2. Yeah, and this needs to be double. So now we have a cool character animation going front, left, right, and we need it going back as well. So we'll say when S is pressed, we'll switch costume to facing left and change Y by -2. So right, left, up, down, down. Yep, it works. And now all we need to do is add an island. What I'll do right now is make a green area which I'll extend to infinity. I can't for some reason. And then I want to take this brush tool and set it to 100. And we need to set this to a classic yellow island. So now we have an island and we'll name this and we'll say to go to the flag click, go to the position and also go backward 1 level. now our character is moving, and we have the island, but we don't need this move over here, or actually we can just take this and put it inside the island. Except this time we need to invert its direction. When D is pressed, I wanted to go -2 steps, whereas when A is pressed, I wanted to go 2 steps. So now if you see, it moving, but very slowly, because our character is also moving very slowly. So when it does D, yeah, so this is done. When it does S, change Y by 2, and when it does W, change Y by -2. So now this should work. Yeah, so now you can see the island is going up, down, left, right. So now all we need to do is add trees to our island, which is pretty easy. I'll just set this to red and this becomes brown. I set this down and I make this a line. So we need to just make this stick, and then we can edit it over here with this. Thing, except with a bunch of trees. And we want our character to so now we have these trees and this whole island is basically set up. So that's it for today's video. In this video you learned how to make a basic left, right, up, down island survival in Scratch, and in the next video we will learn how to make enemies and guns, weapons, etc. etc. Till then, bye bye.